Today, we delve into the life of Mary Katherine Higdon, born in 1994, a cheerful child who radiated joy with her laughter and playful demeanor. Her quick wit and talent for impersonations made her the life of the party, often accompanied by her pet frog, paraded proudly on a shoestring. Mary's deep appreciation for nature and animals blossomed early, spending countless hours immersed in the outdoors, captivated by its beauty. Alongside her entertaining nature, Mary harbored a passion for performing, captivating her family with imaginative plays and stories. Recognizing her talent, her family envisioned a bright future for her. Growing up, Mary developed an interest in firearms, learning to handle them responsibly and mastering her marksmanship skills. In high school, Mary Katherine crossed paths with Stephen Freeman, a laid-back and kind-hearted soul born on January 1, 1995, in Griffin, Georgia. Stephen, known for his love of nature and strong family ties, quickly formed a deep bond with Mary Katherine. Their shared love for the outdoors became the cornerstone of their relationship. After graduating high school, Mary Katherine and Stephen took the next step, moving into their own home in Griffin, Georgia. Their union was celebrated by Stephen's family, who warmly welcomed Mary Katherine into their home. Sunday family dinners solidified her place in their hearts. Mary Katherine juggled roles as a part-time teacher's assistant and a salesperson at a sporting goods store, where she honed her knowledge of firearms alongside Stephen's friend, Thomas Skinner. Meanwhile, Stephen, a skilled metal worker, enjoyed hunting and target practice with his collection of shotguns and rifles. However, their idyllic life took a tragic turn on the night of August 1, 2018. In a frantic call to 911, Mary Katherine confessed to accidentally shooting Stephen. Paramedics rushed Stephen to the hospital, but despite their efforts, he succumbed to his injuries. Mary Katherine, in a state of shock, accompanied the police for questioning, recounting the events leading to the tragic incident. According to Mary Katherine, she handed Stephen the gun, as he usually kept it by his bedside for safety. However, tragedy struck, resulting in Stephen's fatal injury. Despite her grief and shock, Mary Katherine cooperated with authorities as they sought to unravel the details of that fateful night. Mary Katherine insisted that there were never bullets kept in the chamber of their household firearms. However, during her interview with the police, they noticed the scent of alcohol on her breath. As the interrogation progressed, Mary Katherine altered her account of the shooting. Initially claiming to have handed the gun to Stephen, she later stated that she tossed it to him. This inconsistency raised suspicion among the officers, as they knew a gun wouldn't discharge merely from being thrown. Moreover, the location of Stephen's gunshot wound suggested that Mary Katherine had aimed the gun directly at him. Despite her admission of acting out of anger, this crucial moment in the interview was disrupted by feedback on the recording. Nevertheless, the police believed they had sufficient forensic evidence indicating Mary Katherine's intentional shooting of Stephen. Upon searching their apartment, the police found signs of a heated argument preceding the shooting, evident in scattered food. Records revealed multiple police visits due to domestic disputes, supporting the volatile nature of their relationship. Furthermore, traces of cooking grease on the gun and magazine indicated that Mary Katherine had loaded the weapon herself. Interviews with Stephen's friends depicted a toxic relationship characterized by possessiveness and verbal abuse from Mary Katherine. Despite experiencing threats with firearms in the past, Stephen refrained from reporting them, prioritizing Mary Katherine's well-being over his own safety. Text messages exchanged days before the fatal shooting revealed a turbulent relationship, with Stephen contemplating leaving Mary Katherine. The night of the incident, their communication was strained due to an argument as Stephen sought refuge at a friend's house. The events leading up to Stephen's death painted a picture of escalating tension and fear, culminating in tragedy on that fateful night. On August 1st, Mary Katherine found herself at home preparing dinner, only to realize that Stephen was absent. Upon contacting Stephen's mother, she learned that Stephen was with a friend, upset. Determined to address the situation, Mary Katherine set out to confront him. As she drove, she spotted Stephen in his friend's truck and pulled up beside them. In a heated encounter, Mary Katherine confronted Stephen, who attempted to calm her down, reassuring her of his imminent return home. Despite accusations from Stephen's friends that she had threatened him with a gun before, Mary Katherine denied ever wielding a firearm against him. However, she did acknowledge instances where she had mentioned using a gun to harm herself. Reflecting on their relationship, Stephen's mother believed that Stephen's prolonged stay with Mary Katherine stemmed from his fear of her threats to harm herself if he left. Mary Katherine asserted that on the night of the incident, Stephen's initiated the confrontation, becoming violent. She claimed that in self-defense, she grabbed the gun to scare him off after he threw dinner in her face. Mary Katherine recounted feeling frightened as Stephen lunged at her, resulting in his fatal injury. Despite her account, Mary Katherine refrained from disclosing Stephen's past violence to the police, citing embarrassment. She alleged that Stephen had been physically abusive, once forcefully kicking her out of bed. However, Stephen's friends offered a contrasting view, claiming they had witnessed Mary Katherine physically assaulting him. Furthermore, Mary Katherine's sister recalled noticing bruises on her arm weeks before Stephen's death, suggesting a history of abuse. Despite the varied perspectives on their relationship, Mary Katherine found herself facing serious charges following Stephen's death, including murder and aggravated assault. Offered a plea deal by the state, Mary Katherine opted to go to trial, maintaining her innocence and pleading self-defense. The trial shed light on the turbulent dynamics between Mary Katherine and Stephen, prompting scrutiny of their relationship. Mary Katherine's defense team argued vehemently that her actions were in self-defense, driven by a genuine fear of Stephen due to his long history of violence and abuse. They presented compelling evidence to the jury, painting a vivid picture of Stephen's controlling, manipulative, and dangerous behavior. During her emotional testimony, Mary Katherine bravely recounted the relentless abuse she endured at Stephen's hands, spanning physical, mental, emotional, verbal, and even sexual forms. She described how Stephen would subject her to degrading treatment, verbal assaults, and physical violence, leaving her in constant fear for her safety. Breaking down in tears, Mary Katherine revealed how Stephen's threats of escalating violence loomed over her, with the chilling warning that he would hit her harder if she attempted to defend herself. She also disclosed distressing details about Stephen's red room and instances of aggressive sexual behavior that left her feeling violated and afraid. The defense bolstered Mary Katherine's testimony with a trove of text messages from Stephen, revealing his vulgar and threatening language, as well as evidence of his drug and alcohol addiction, exacerbating his violent tendencies. They highlighted Stephen's reaction to Mary Katherine's decision to end their relationship, portraying it as further evidence of his volatile nature. However, the state challenged Mary Katherine's narrative, pointing out inconsistencies in her story and raising doubts about her credibility. They alleged that Mary Katherine's internet search history and changing accounts of the events leading up to the shooting undermined her claims of self-defense. Despite the conflicting accounts, the jury ultimately found Mary Katherine not guilty of the most serious charges, including malice murder and felony murder. However, the verdict left many shocked and divided, with some believing that Mary Katherine intentionally shot Stephen, while others questioned the lack of conclusive evidence to support either side's claims. In the end, the jury's inability to reach a consensus underscored the complexity of the case and the challenges of determining the truth amidst conflicting testimonies and incomplete evidence. Thanks for watching. If you're fascinated by the darker side of human nature and intrigued by the mysteries surrounding crime and murder, you're in the right place. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated on the latest chilling cases and gripping investigations. Remember, the truth is often stranger than fiction, and there's always more to uncover. Stay curious, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.